Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the Makeup Mummy family. And guys, if you are new to my channel, it would be awesome if you can hit that subscribe button and join me here at Makeup Mummy. And if you do, remember and hit that bell, as it will notify you every time I upload, which is Fridays and Sundays. So guys, today we are doing my testing Primark video. I have the Nude collection and I've pretty much got everything that I would like to test out. There are other things, there's like stick highlights, and I think there's also like cream eyeshadows. I am a huge fan of cream eyeshadows. I haven't used them a lot, so I thought I would rather pick up the things I know that I would use a lot first, and then we can maybe test out something at a later date. So in front of me we have eyeshadow, we have contour, we have a couple of sponges that I can use for my concealer, and we have a lip gloss. We also have like a body shimmer that you can use as a loose highlight. So guys, if you want to see what this stuff can do and if it's going to be worth the money, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so first off I just want to point out if I'm feeling or looking a bit off and sounding a bit off. I haven't been feeling that great the last couple of days, and sleep is no friend of mine. I don't know what sleep is, and all I can say is just thank God for concealer. So now that that's out of the way, just in case you guys were wondering, I am going to start off with my eyeshadow, because I already have my foundation on, because I have tested out pretty much all the foundations in Primark, especially the stick foundation and the new foundation that is the dupe for the double wear. I've had that for a long time. I've also tested out the other My Perfect colour that's in the squeezy tube. There are a couple of foundations that I can't seem to get in my store that I've seen other people use, but I can't seem to get a hold of them. So hopefully one day I will be able to, and we'll be able to test those out too. So my foundation, I'm just using the YSL All Hours. I absolutely love this foundation, and I kind of use it for special occasions. And today, I thought I hadn't had it on for a while, and I thought I'm going to put it on today because I don't want it just sitting there becoming an ornament. So I'm going to use this Nude palette. I do have the bigger one, which I can try out in a different video, but I wanted to use this one because it's just more compact for my video. And also it does have similar shades in it as to what the bigger palette does. Now this is coming in at £4. When I bought this very well wrapped, it had a plastic wrapping around it. It also has the film in there to protect the shadows. And that's what you're seeing inside. This one here is more on the shimmery side, so you can use that for highlighting the brow bone or using it as your inner corner. Or if you so wish, you could use it as a shimmer on the lid. And then the rest of these are just mattes, which I do like. Now I think I'm going to go for maybe a smoky, pinky, purpley eye. I mean, we've got a nice mauvey pink there. We've got a deep purple in the corner. And we've got a couple of nice transition shades that I think I'm going to go in there with. Now, I forgot primer, so we'll just have to press on primer today. I'm just so not with it. And I'm going to grab my little fluffy brush. Now I'm going to go and delve in there and just start with a white. I like to just put a base down just so that there's something there. And then I'm going to go in, I think, with this colour here, which is just a very light peach. Again, just working that in the crease to start. And then we shall go from there, guys. So let's just get started with this eyeshadow. Putting the brush in there, you are getting a little bit of kickback. I don't know if you guys will see. It's not major. It is just the tiniest amount. And we're just going to go in and do this. Okay guys, not much I can say about that colour. It does just lay a very light base down, nothing too in the way, and like I said, a little kickback as you're applying. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start doing this eye look. Again, I'm going to go in with that light peach look, and then we're just going to go from there. So I'm grabbing some of that on my brush. And again, same thing, a little kickback. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just, we're over here, I'm trying to point here, over here. It's just the slightest bit, nothing major, nothing that's going to worry me too much. Okay guys, so that is the eye look at the moment. I'm obviously going to do a little under the eye later on, but first of all what I want to do is I'm going to put some concealer under there, but I'm just a way to wipe away. There is a little fallout just on my cheeks there, so I'm just going to grab a big brush and we'll wipe that away. I'm going to apply some concealer and we're going to use one of the new sponges to do so. Okay lovelies, we are back. So I'm going to apply my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C1, and I'm just applying that sort of in the inner corner there, and I'm just swooping it along and bringing it further down, because if you do have dark circles like I do, if you only target where the circle lies, it's just going to emphasize it. You want to bring the concealer down past the dark circle, and that just conceals everything. And that's what I need. I need everything concealed, hidden, disappeared, hasta luego. So we're just going to do that like that. And I should have thought about this beforehand, but we're going to open these sponges up if I can. Okay guys, so we've got them out and I've just dampened this one. So we've got a round one just like this. And then we've got this one here, which kind of looks like the Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques. It doesn't swell as much as that, and it feels a lot firmer than that, but we'll see how well it performs. Okay guys, right off the bat, this is so firm. I'm not really a fan of this sponge, I don't think. It's very, very dense. You know, this is just so soft and this is just so hard. I'm going to go back in with my Miracle Complexion sponge. Okay guys, we are back. My eyebrows are looking a lot fuller today. Maybe a little bit on the thicker side, but hey ho, we'll just go with it. So you get this little brush like we've discussed before. It does feel very, very soft. And then you've got the spongy side as well. And then you get three different products. You get a brow bone highlighter, which is this one right here. So that's what that looks like just right there. And then also you get your two contouring sticks. Now this one here is the Cream Contour Duo. So you get this side. Now the only thing that I would say about this, and I'm sure it's pretty much been brought up a lot, is that there is only one shade when this contour kit is concerned. There is no medium, light, dark, nothing. It's just one shade fits all, which is just absolute rubbish, because one shade is not going to fit all when it comes to face products. Lip products maybe, eye products maybe, but face products, no. And that's a highlight there. Now my next gripe is concealer. That's why I applied concealer first, because I knew when we opened this up the last time we were talking about it, this right here guys is the concealer. And that's yellow. I am so pasty white that I would never carry that off. So I think I'm going to pass on that concealer, hence why I used my own here today. But I am going to use the contour. So we're going to just take this. I think they are the same shade, I think one's slightly lighter. So I'm going to take just the slightly lighter side. And we're going to start applying that just where I would normally. So I would take, that is so dark. I really hope that's going to blend out. Okay, I'm going to go with a little to start with, and I'm going to start by using this brush that it comes with, which is this side right here, and we're going to just start. Normally what I would do with my contour is I would start by sweeping, and then I would brush up. This brush is just doing nothing for me either, so I have my own contour brush that I use here. I'm just sweeping, 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 and then I'm just bringing it up with the brush, and it just brings in shape and shadow. Now for me, this is just a too dark shade. It's just too dark for my skin tone, but we can fix that. This baby hair gets right in my way. What I will say is that's a nice shadow, but it's just a stripe of colour, which is just not my dig. I don't like it. I like a natural contour. You know, I don't like something that people are going to go, God, she's got chiseled bone cheeks. Cheekbones even. Now I am going to carry on with this little sticky, and I think I'm going to go in with some more just along my forehead. I'm just doing some very faint lines. This is normally what I would do with my cream contour if I was using my brush. I would just dot a couple across the front and we're good to go. Okay, and then we're going to get my brush again. And I'm going to circular motions with this. You've got to really work quick, you know, so you don't get those dots across your forehead. It is creating nice shadow, you know, it really is. And it's creating a nice sort of sun-kissed look. I would say you've just got to get in there and just blend, just so you're not left with any dots. Not too bad. I think it looks maybe just, in my opinion, it's just looking a bit muddy. I don't know about you guys, but it is to me looking muddy. I mean, in real life, the contour is looking quite nice. It's probably just a little darker than what I would like myself. Normally, I go for a much more natural contour. This for me is just a bit too whoa, like deep dark for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now apply blush because I don't have a new blush to try. I'm going to try that out. I'm also going to just try and blend this down a little, and then we'll use some of the highlighters we have. Okay guys, we are back. I have powdered my face. It's still, in my opinion, just looking really muddy and chunky. I don't think it's something I'll be reaching for again. If it had been a different shade, possibly, but not for the moment. I'm going to use the highlighting for my brow bone. Just sort of in that arch bitty there, just so that it gives it a bit of something. Again, I'm not really a huge fan of like highlight pencils for your brows and things like that, simply because I just tend to use an eyeshadow, like whatever shimmer shadow I've got, that's what I would use for the inner corner, so I wouldn't find much use for this. I also popped a little bit of that shimmer from this one right here in the inner corner of my eyes there, and I've just put a little bit of that pinky purpley at the bottom there just to finish that off so we can carry on with our goodies. Now we have this right here, which is the highlight shimmer powder, which is like a loose, in my opinion, just a loose highlight. You can of course use this on the shoulders or your neck area for the summertime, just to add a little bit of sparkle, but I'm actually going to use it for highlighting today. So I'm going to actually be using the tip of my Miracle Complexion sponge, and we're going to just apply it as I would any highlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we're just going to blend that in. Oh, that's pretty. That really is pretty. You know, that can be as subtle or as blinding as you want. So we're going to just apply, I'm going to tip a little bit more out, shake it up a bit. And just twirl that round and blend it out. That's a really, really pretty highlight. You can, if you wanted to use your brush or sponge, it's up to you really how you want to use it. But that's very, very pretty. You know, like I said, you can have this as subtle or as blindingly bright as you please. I actually quite like that. I'm going to leave it there though. That is very, very nice, guys, and it feels very, very nice. You know, I like it, and that would just be lovely sitting on the shoulder. Will we do some on the shoulder? Why not? We'll just lift that down like that so we can apply some. Why not? Let me just get some more out of this pan here. It'll be easier. Right, so let's go ahead and put that highlight all over the shoulder. Just gives that really nice sheen to the skin. So if you're out and about, don't worry, I'm not getting undressed on camera, it just adds that really nice glow. And again, you can have that as intense as you want. But I really, really like that. I do like that as a highlight, a loose highlight. I also like it as just that shimmer for the body, you know, just if you're going out partying or if you are just wearing a nice little tank top or vest top in the summer, just putting a little bit of that on your shoulders and you're good to go, guys. Now, we're nearly at the end of this video, you'll be pleased to know, and I certainly am, because there has been some hits and some misses in this little group we've had, but I have a lip gloss right here, and this is just in a nude shade. I don't even think it's got a name, I don't think. I can't see a name. If there is, I will link it in the description box below. You can use these for the eyes as well, so it's an eye and lip gloss, and that is quite trendy at the minute, you know, like for your fashion shoots and things like that, to have some shiny eyes, like gloss-like eyes. That's if we can get any product. Oh, here we go, here we go. So we've got some coming on the end. I'm just going to swatch that there. So it's actually just coming off as a clear gloss. So let's just apply that to the lips. So that's that applied to the lips, guys. It is just a clear sort of nudie gloss. Doesn't help that Michelle's got some foundation still on her lips, but this is like a hot mess, guys. A hot mess. This video is just not going how I imagined it to be, but we're going to roll with it. These things happen. This is life. I'd be really intrigued to actually see that on the eye. I think I will actually play with that on the eye. Maybe do like a really dark smoky eye and just put a little bit of that gloss on the lid to have the lid look wet. On the lips, it's not too bad. It is a little tacky, not gloopy to where your lips are sticking together, but yeah. I've still got to apply mascara, but I'm just going to do that off camera, guys, when I finish, because I think before I head on out, I'm going to have to fix this contour, because Michelle's just not happy with it, guys. I'm just not. So let me give you a rundown on the products we have tried. The eyeshadows I really do like. You know, they're not the most pigmented in the world, but the pigment is there, and they went on really nicely. I really like how they applied and how they worked and blended, so definitely worth picking up at £4. As far as the contour kit, guys, I'm just not a fan. I thought I was really going to like this, and I've seen people liking it. You know, it works really great for them. I just think because I am so pasty white, guys, it's just, for me, coming across a little more on the muddy side. You know, in real life, when I'm looking at my camera right now, I think, wow, that's looking really good. On camera, I think, that's just not looking as good. And when I stand up and take a further back look in my standing up mirror, it just looks really chunky and muddy. It's just not looking good at all. So I don't think I will be reaching for this product again. I don't think I will. I may well give it another try off camera, you know, just to see how things go. But for me, no. The brow bone, I just don't see why I would need that pencil to highlight it when I could just use a shimmer. This brush right here, I just didn't like it it just wasn't blending. The sponges are just a little harder than I like. You know, even wet, they're just still extremely firm, which again, I'm not altogether keen on. I do like my Miracle Complexion sponge, which has a little bit more leeway when it's wet, you know, a little bit more sponginess. What else? The shimmer, body shimmer, I really, really like. The highlight is just so pretty. You can have it blinding, you can have it subtle, you can use it for the shoulders, you can use it for your neck, you could use it in many, many ways. You could use it as a loose pigment if you wanted, in a corner. The options are there, guys. But yeah, that's everything that we have tried today, I do believe. The eyeshadows I really like, the body shimmer I really, really like. But as far as the contour kit, just not a fan, guys. And this gloss, I think I'm going to be trying this out a little bit more. I think it'll be nice on top of another colour, or again, using on the eyes. I'm going to play about with it on the eye and see how that goes. But guys, that's everything today. I'm very, very sorry if this is a super long video. I really, really am sorry. But yeah, I'm going to wait to fix this hot mess. So guys, if you have enjoyed this hot mess video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, guys, it would be awesome if you could do. And remember, and hit that bell so it'll notify you every time I upload, which is Fridays and Sundays. So guys, until the next video, wherever you are in the world, have a good one, whether it be day or night. Remember and stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.